You're listening to LS Underground 90.1 FM, bringing you the hottest hits of the latest news across San Andreas. Stay locked in.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I always gotta start off doing some extra shit.
Wait, what?
So I always be starting off doing some extra shit sometimes. That's to get the nerves out though. That's how I get my nerves.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do that shit though. Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah,
Sometimes
man. Listen, man.
man, what your ass nervous for, nigga? You got this shit. You too smooth to be nervous, nigga. You got this.
Shit, look, hey, I wish I was smooth enough to be in that goddamn courtroom.
You the
where I was
radio
tripping
nigga.
out.
I'm not the radio nigga. I'm the nigga that should be nervous. What you talking about?
Hey, for those who don't know right now who talking, that's OG Bobby Johnson, south side of Los Santos. Say what's up to the people, OG.
Hey, how y'all living, man? How y'all living out there?
Obviously, we got Ivy over here too.
Why you had to say it like that?
See, I ain't even how I say it.
Obviously.
Because it's obvious that like.
But it's just the little Wayne you put on, obviously. I ain't like that. But it's cool.
I ain't even.
Hey,
anyways.
Ellis, I'm Ivy. It's the girl Ivy.
hey, I ain't gonna hold you. So obviously we was gonna do a different segment that we talked about, a different episode that we talked about when we ended the last episode, but it's been a lot of stuff going on today where it was like, all right, hey, we're gonna have to switch it up and wing it probably because of the shit that been going on. It's something that gotta be, I think it's something that gotta be talked about. So one how can I say this? Like, you ever watch somebody like get labeled a criminal before they even did nothing? Like they ain't get caught doing anything, but like they just they got profiled and it's like, boom, old charge here, wrong block there type shit, and like a name around somebody's phone who they associate with, and then they start clicking things together and try to come for you. And it's not like you did anything. Again, it's just because they decided that was who you are.
So we going is this what we that's what we going with it tonight. So, and like what you said, that's not hypothetical. That happens, it's happening in Los Santos on a regular basis. And tonight we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it and how it works, and from targeting all the way to the courtroom. And so here we go. And that's Underground 90.1. I don't know why I always want to say 91.
I'm about to say, you be tongue twisting. Twist. And you talking some taco. I'm getting hungry with that taco batter.
You
stuff.
always say it when I say taco batter. Okay.
Because I can think of like some sour cream or something like that. Look. All right, never mind. Nah, but we
Ooh.
Nah, for
All
real
right,
though. Yeah, man. Again, this your boy Cassidy. Listen, we talking about that thin blue line on the south side. We're gonna get into it. You know what? I always started off. Why don't you start it off like? Why don't you start it off?
Start
okay,
first.
you know what? Matter of fact,
okay, I'll do it.
No, it's cool. Cause look, let's include OG real quick.
Right.
Now, I was on the phone with OG earlier. He was on the south side. We was actually talking about this court case that I just completed and shit. We talking about like linking up and celebrating on that.
Sure was.
Over the time, over the phone call, it got a little quiet, and I heard OG talking, and it was obvious he was talking to an officer. So you know what, we gonna get into
that the way he was moving.
Yeah, you know what, we gonna
Officer. Did he say officer?
I don't know, but look, we gonna stop. I want to stop the background check because I want everybody to hear this phone call. I wanted to talk through the phone call, talk like kind of coach him up as his public defender, but I wanted this to be her, and this is why, you know, why we're gonna be talking about the things we're talking about. So here go the phone call between Bobby Johnson and whoever the officer was.
Just ran from me. It ran from you. I don't run from nobody, bro. Wait, tell me, what's your name? I'm not telling you shit. I ain't do nothing. Fuck you want my name for? You look like the. Alright, turn around then. Come on, bro. My name. Turn around. Come on, bro. What do you want my name for? What's your name for? Well, I mean, what's your name? Bro, I didn't run from you. You know I didn't run from you, bro. Alright, turn around then. Turn around. You can do. We can do this. Turn around. Bro, what do you? Give me your name. You're gonna turn around, okay? What are you talking about, bro? For what? Man, stop fucking bullshit me, man. You know, bro, just how you gonna put your hands on me, bro? I ain't even doing nothing, bro. Talk to my lawyer. Come on, bro. Let me give you my name then. Fuck it, I'll give you my name. Nah, it's too late for that, man. Bro, what did I do? You're not identifying yourself. But for what the? This ain't a police thing. You look like someone who ran from me literally 5 minutes ago, right where we are. Right here? I didn't, bro. He was wearing these clothes? You mean it looked familiar? Why'd you fucking? Oh my god. What, bro? What's this? Whatever. I ain't consent to none of this. I don't consent to none of this. But all right. You're taking all this shit off you. That's cool. Bobby Johnson. Was that so hard? Nah. Well, it clearly was, because you're in cuffs. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what y'all motherfuckers do, violate rights. It's alright. Talking about I ran from you. Fuck you. Alright, man, you get the fuck out of here, okay? Nah, bro, what the fuck? What's your name? What's your badge number, bro? What's your badge number, bro? Hey, what's your badge number, bro? Hey, what's your badge number, bro? You get away from me, man. Nah, what's your badge number, bro? This your squad?
Hey, so that right there was the phone call, a confrontation between OG Bobby Johnson and sound like an officer. He obviously, so I'm guessing you ran after him and you saw him hop into a squad car.
Yeah, I seen him jump in his car before he took off. I was trying to get that license plate for real, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to get all the information I could off him.
Yeah,
that was.
Yeah, that was rough. So you said he put his why he had to put his hands on you? Well, he roughed you up a little bit.
Yeah. Pushed me up against the wall, turned me around and shit, threw the cuffs on me. You know what I'm saying? The whole time I'm like, damn, like this, they be doing this way too much. You know what I'm saying? They doing this to the little homies every day out here. That's why I even followed it as, cause normally you'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, let that shit go on about your business. But man, that shit been happening too much.
So y'all, I mean, you know, I talk to y'all a lot, and we could start from the beginning of this, from the moments with the heavy presence of law enforcement on that side. Like, you feel like they got you and a few others on their list, like not maybe not for something you did. Obviously, today kind of showed that, but for just who you are and where you come from.
Oh, for sure. You can tell just how you just be racial profiling us all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's an everyday thing for us out there.
Yeah, it is. You know what? We probably get canceled tonight.
What?
we probably gonna get canceled tonight.
No, don't say that.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
shit, you seen what we was doing, man. You was out there with me for a good little while, okay?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you see how they was just coming in and out, like it was crazy, man. You know what I mean? Like that shit was how they just come around and just do what they do, impounding cars and all types of crazy shit. Like they really moving crazy out here.
Yeah. So, and well, at that point, did you think it was gonna follow you, or did you assume it would pass?
Nah, shit, that shit always gonna follow you. You know what I'm saying? Once it happened once, and they find out who you are and shit like that, they on you, and they stay on you.
Oh, so they once you, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wouldn't even go as far as putting it, putting past these motherfuckers. They probably putting shit on people, planting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the way they moving, for real, for real.
Lord.
So it's basically like harassment, like they harass you all the time like that, or
Yeah,
walk us through like what the harassment actually looks like day to day, not just one incident. The pattern. Like, what does it feel like to have that kind of attention?
shit. Like most people think harassment got to be something big. Like most of the time, it's just constant. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Carson
So
behind you waiting, you know what I'm saying? Like getting stopped when you ain't doing nothing, just minding your own business all the time. You know what I'm saying? They just run up on you and just stop you and want to ask you for your ID. Don't got no reason. You're not doing nothing. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You just chilling on the block.
damn, yeah, I feel that. So look,
Yeah.
like what about the people around you, like the homies and shit? Like, are these like I'm guessing they see the same thing like as you seeing, like this something the whole block
Oh,
gotta live through, or
for sure.
does it feel like it's just a specific focus on you?
No, for sure. Your people start expecting that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Your family start worrying about you every time you step out. You know what I'm saying? Feels like somebody always watching you, even when you just living your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. So that's wild. That's
Yeah, I
wild.
don't think I can live like that.
Yeah, that's tough.
Okay. So like like I don't know like if you've ever been arrested, but any of your homeboys like been arrested or whatever, and like they put a deal in front of you, and you do you feel like you're under pressure to sign? Like, what did that conversation look like? What's going through your head at the moment when a deal is like put in front of you? Like, take this deal, or we're gonna give you the nines.
Right. Yeah, now that
We
that
definitely
conversation
getting
definitely
canceled,
came up.
man.
They slide that paper across the table real calm, like doing you a favor type shit. But they really saying is sign that and accept the story they wrote. You know what I'm saying? Or take the chance and get everything they snatched. They stacked on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot to think about in a moment. Your future, your people, your name, all that running through your head. You know what I mean? That should be crazy.
Man.
All right, so look, a lot of people, on the outside that's looking in. Obviously, we hear it all the time, the whole comply and you'll survive type shit. If you ain't do nothing, you don't got nothing to worry about. What you say about that?
Shit. People say that shit all the time, but anybody know that grew up in the South Side, it ain't that simple, man. Once your name get tied up to something like we was talking about earlier, your whole life start getting flipped upside down. Your freedom on the line, your family stressing, your name getting talked about everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, people see the charges, they don't see the pressure behind it.
Damn.
Yeah. I think everybody listening tonight who been through something like that just felt that in their chest, like right in their chest.
Ooh, that's man.
So
Got a little saying in the South Side, man, that shit get wicked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It get quick.
Ooh, yeah. That's tough. Okay, so Bobby, last question. What do you want people in South LS to know that they are not hearing anywhere else right now?
I just want people to know that they ain't crazy for feeling the pressure they feel, man. A lot of people out there dealing with the same spotlight, same assumptions, same struggle, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't alone in it. Everybody out there trying to take care of their people and move smart. I see that. And at the end of the day, don't let nobody else write your story for you. You gotta write your own shit, man.
Damn,
Yeah,
OG,
that's
I
deep.
OG, that boy. Let me get my motherfucking pen and paper real quick, goddamn. I can write my story. Shit.
That's deep.
Nah, but for real, OG, we really appreciate you pulling up, man. Thank you for coming in tonight. For real, like it take a lot to sit in that chair, not being a part of this show and just like not being prepared to be a host or talk about something like that and say what you just said out loud, even with the target on your back. So we really appreciate that, man. We appreciate, and we appreciate the whole South Side too, showing the love that we get from over there as well.
Yeah, Southfield has heard you tonight.
Yeah, they did.
sure.
Man,
Appreciate y'all letting me speak on it, man. Appreciate
No
y'all.
problem.
Of course. Hey, so listen, with that said, we're going to get into the, it's only right, OG Bobby Johnson sit right here. It's only right, man. We're going to go ahead and bump that Bobby Johnson window washer for y'all, man. We'll be right back after that song. Oh, what? You don't like that one, huh? Ain't nothing wrong. Look, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Whatever.
It's catchy. It's catchy.
It is. I like it.
Oh, all right. Well, hold on. Let's get it. Well, let's get into it then, man.
What you say, Ivy, you don't like my track?
I like it.
It's catchy. Hey, listen, window washer, Bobby Johnson. Be right back after this song, man.
Yeah. I see you out there looking up. Trying to clean the view. But you still can't see me. Yeah. You a window watching mad at me, I know why. Yeah. See me shine different every time I roll by. You clean views all day, still can't match mine. Sure. Tryna wipe the glass, but you can't touch my shine. You a window watching mad at me, I know why. Looking at my life every time you pass by. Yeah. I don't chase views, I just let them align. You wipe windows, I just redefine shine. You a window watching mad at me, I think I know why. Yeah. See me lit every time that I roll by. You clean views for a living, I'm the reason people look. Sure. Front page glow, you a footnote in the book. You white glass all day, still can't see the vision. Yeah. I invest in myself, you working on commission. Mad at my drip, but you watching every move. Yeah. Trying to clean up your life, I just upgrade a view. Hanging outside just to say that you're close. I own the whole building, you just cleaning the window. Yeah. You mad at my shine, but that's nothing new. Sure. You chase what I got, I just do what I do. A window wash, you mad at me, I know why. Yeah. See me shine different every time I roll by. You clean views all day, still can't match mine. So. Tryna wipe the glass, but you can't touch my shine. You a window wash, you mad at me, I know why. Looking at my life every time you pass by. Yeah. I don't chase views, I just let them align. You wipe windows, I just redefine shine. You see the reflection, but you still can't relate. Yeah. Working for a view, I'm working for a state. Polishing the surface, I'm building the frame. You clean what exists, I'm creating the name. You look up at success like it's something to fit. Yeah. I step in the room and the whole view clear. Mad at my glow, but I earned every stripe. Yeah. You clocking the daily, I design my life. You wipe the outside, never fix what's within. I level up quiet, let the results win. Yeah. Still trying to reach what I already passed. You cleaning the day, I'm built to last. You a window washing mad at me, I know why. Yeah. See me shine different every time I roll by. You clean views all day, still can't match mine. Tryna wipe the glass, but you can't touch my shine. You a window washing mad at me, I know why. Looking at my life every time you pass by. Don't chase views, I just let them align. You wipe windows, I just redefine shine.
I want to play a little bit of that little snippet he had, because it's always like a little catchy.
Okay.
I don't want to give it away yet. That was a good conversation, man. That was nice. I enjoyed that.
It was deep, like
it was, and it's like it was like the prequel for like setting up what we doing. I was gonna have you start it off earlier. I'm gonna still let you start it off, because I started off the last two episodes.
Let me?
All right, you can. You know what? Not let you. You know what? Never mind. Never. You know what?
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, that was a good interview. And being over there today, I kind of got like a first person view of what he was saying.
Yeah.
How it is over there. It was quite active over there today. So yeah.
It was. But yo, it's like and that's just a part of the culture, like the activity. And again, it's no, I don't understand what is intimidating by us, but like if people just come around, more often, just hang out and get to know everybody. It ain't all that bad, man. It ain't all that bad. We all just be chilling. Everybody just looking, just looking to parlay and just show love most of the time anyway. So
Yeah.
it's
All right. So let's talk about it.
let's talk about it.
So I guess we basically let's start with how it begins because um, it just doesn't seem like it just don't start with a crime. It starts with a category. You're from a certain neighborhood. You have a family member with a record. You were seen with the wrong people. You know how they say wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
Um, you have a prior, maybe something just minor, little slap on the wrist, maybe something you did years ago, but I mean it's still there, and once it's there, you on the radar.
That's rough. Yeah, that's rough. But I mean, it's true though. Like, Leos, like usually they call it little gang unit, gang intelligence, or whatever. Uh, guilt by association, POI, person of interest.
Exactly.
Like all those terms, they do sound procedural, but like what they really mean. Hey, I'm gonna put y'all on game. Don't listen. I hope PD, look, don't hate me, man. 'Cause what that really mean, it just mean like pretty much like we watching you, not because of something you did today, but because of the file with your name, and it gets thicker every time they pick you up for anything, even if it don't stick.
Yeah, and that surveillance is not passive; it's active. You get checked all the time, questioned, brought in for conversations that are not really conversations, and it's like everything you say, even nothing, they noting it. They noting it somewhere. They got it somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. But see, the thing about that is like people outside this community don't fully understand. Like I was talking about it earlier, and like you don't understand like what it means to live under that kind of attention. You know what I mean? You're not really free to move the way you think you can move, the way other people move. You can't just chill outside or by your own apartment on your own block without it, potentially meaning something in somebody's report. Your associations become pretty much evidential, and like you being around a location that can bring like suspicion your whole life, it start getting read as like probable cause.
Yeah, and that's true. But a lot of the people carrying these labels are not active in anything. Is it safe to say they're the OGs? I mean, they're not even active. They might have been at some point, but
Yeah.
they might have just grown up around it and it never had a clean way out. But right now, today, they're just trying to live, and the system does not make room for that distinction.
You about that the old OG is not really coming around anymore. I
Hmm.
definitely got again tilt my hat to OG Bobby Johnson again, because like he around there, and he mentoring the young folks. Being over
Hmm.
there today, man, like just seeing them all, looking up to him, and just like parlaying around him, asking advice and stuff. It was a dope environment, and that's the stuff that we want people to see. Because the system, and going back to what you were saying, the system they don't get credit for leaving people alone. They get credit for arrest, like charges, for case closed. I mean, I can attest to that.
Okay.
If you already, in a file, you already a shortcut for, a number on somebody's board. So it does get a little rough.
Yeah, man, and that's the machine is operating it, and understanding how the targeting works is the first step to understanding what comes next, because once they decide you are the one, they gonna find a way to make that case stick. They gonna find a way.
All right. Hey, and it's not bad all the time. Let's just get that out the way. But this is
Okay.
what we're saying. If the shoe fits,
Oh
wear
my
that motherfucker. That's what we're saying. If you, we're not trying to generalize it. We're talking about the bad, but we're talking about that bad bunch here. So again, if the shoe fits, wear it. That's how we're gonna do that. But we also gonna do it like this. We're gonna go into the next track. This is shout out to Skinny Mac, first of all, for sending me this shit. Produced by Skinny Mac. Listen, the song had Ivy. I promise you, the song is tight. It's dope, but it's funny to me, and I gotta get it out there. So here's this is Baby Jesus Muhammad, Scoochie, and this is something that Skinny Mac done produced. So let's bump this track.
All right.
Sorry, man. It's funny. It was
Y'all
just
stay right here. We just get started.
for real.
Yeah. Baby Jesus in the motherfucking house.
Jesus. Oh yeah.
A5 Grover on the set.
A5 Grover on the set.
What? Hey,
Yeah.
look, man. We ain't got no love for hoes.
Hell no.
Man, that bitch is a scoochie.
Right.
Ain't nothing but a skank and a hoochie.
Right.
Walk around stank in a booty. So I gotta treat the bitch like a
Gotta
groupie.
treat that bitch
She's
like
a groupie. My nigga face had the bitch up on the blade.
Say what?
Then I saw him kiss the scoochie in her face.
Say what?
I told face, what the fuck do we mean?
Hey, what he mean?
Fuck around and end up like Easy E.
Hell no.
She fucked the father, fuck the tray, fuck the groove.
God damn.
If you let her, then the bitch will fuck you.
Oh shit.
What you wanna do is that.
Hell no.
So you gotta tell the bitch to get back. The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a scoochie.
A skank.
The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a scoochie.
A skank.
The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a scoochie.
A skank.
The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a scoochie.
A skank.
The bitch is a scoochie. Now verse 2, I gotta tell you what it is.
Hey, what it is.
Cause a hoe comes second to a pimp.
Hey, to a pimp.
If I see your bitch walking on the blade,
She on the blade.
then I'ma pull up on that bitch and get paid.
I'm getting paid.
Cause I'm a 8-5 Grover on the set.
On the
So all you
set.
other motherfuckers aren't that.
Hell yeah.
If you don't know what a nigga mean,
Hey, what you mean?
let me catch your ass with some fucking green.
With some
I
green.
put that 38 special to your dome piece. You either give it up or I'ma send you home.
send
G.
him home.
I ain't playing with no motherfucking nigga. Give it up, bitch, or I'ma pull the trigger. That's exactly what I said to the bitch.
Hey, to the bitch.
Young Grover on the grind getting rich.
Getting rich.
She gave it up, I ain't have to send her home. A week later, found out the bitch went and told.
no.
The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a
A
scoochie.
skank.
The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a scoochie.
A skank.
The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a scoochie.
A skank.
The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a scoochie.
A skank.
The bitch is a scoochie. The bitch is a A5.
You're listening to LS Underground 90.1 FM, bringing you the hottest hits of the latest news across San Andreas. Stay locked in.
Hey, man, that was Fuji produced by Skinny Mac. We gonna get it. We gonna get it.
I'm gonna have to listen to that again on my own time.
Man, listen,
Mm,
that was wild.
wow.
Nah, but look,
Anywho,
oh man, look, all right, look. So we gonna get into it because we about to get a little. Well, I'm about to get a little precise, and hopefully you could. We
Oh,
should have
you
wrote this.
are?
I'm
Okay.
sorry. We should have wrote this up a little bit. We should have. Going off the top right now, we should have just went with the segment we was gonna go with. 'Cause
what?
winging it,
Nah, don't.
Winging it
don't,
ain't-
Don't.
ain't it? It ain't it. Nah.
Wait, what you mean?
All right, no, we will get precise. All right, let's get precise about it, Lord. Because look,
You
all right,
wanted to switch it up. We
know,
already had.
I
what
know,
we
I
was
should have.
gonna-
Yeah, we
Time
should
out
have.
would be time out, and you
I know.
wanted to switch it
I
up.
should have.
man.
Yeah, we should have.
All because we was on the south side today. And You saw some stuff, I guess you didn't like. I don't know.
No, yeah. You know what? You know what? Hey, and I got to do this now before we proceed because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to generalize everybody and, and then all the law enforcement. Captain Mose of the Sheriff's Department. Shout out to Captain Mose, man, and the other sheriff that was over there. I haven't, me personally, I can't speak on nobody else. I haven't really bumped into a sheriff that was an asshole. And I bumped into Captain Mose twice. The first time being at the prison to release someone, and the respect, like the mutual respect he gave me, it was pretty calm and comforting to know that there's officers out there like that. Talking to yesterday, even at the courthouse, I'm not sure if he's a detective or not. I don't want to, but Riley, I think it's Riley.
Mm-hmm.
Little bald. He bald. I call him Top Cop. The top of his head bald.
Okay.
That's how I remember him. But shout out to him too. Like again, we sometimes we even though we on the different sides of the fence, sometimes we all still for the same purpose, and that's safety. At the end of the day, just watching out for each other. So again, we not generalizing. We just saying if the shoe fits, wear it. You feel me? But
Okay.
this. So again, this week we gonna get precise here because it's not just about harassment. It's about how the legal machinery is used. It gets used to bury people who's already marked. And it works in a few different ways, unfortunately.
Yeah, them charges, they start with stacking. They be stacking them charges. You get picked up for one thing, and then something that's on its own might carry a short sentence or fine, but hey, if you got a record or if you connected to a known organization, they don't just charge you for the one thing. They pile it on, and everything that they can attach to it. It's a conspiracy.
I know. Here you go with that conspiracy bullshit again.
Possession with intent. Accessory. Shall I continue? Suddenly, one incident becomes a laundry list.
I'm about to say, damn, how many chores you got to do with that?
Man, listen, you've been doing laundry for a long time.
That's rough. But and on top of that, Each charge, even let's say half them get dropped later, right? It still serves a purpose. It's still gonna raise stakes. Like it makes you look more dangerous on paper, even if you aren't. It can give the prosecutor leverage in favor, because now you're not fighting one charge, you fighting 5, and every one of them they got potentials. They got a potential sentence attached to it.
Okay. Yeah, because the gang enhancement piece deserves its own conversation because it's one of the most powerful tools that they have. If they can tie you to an organization, even just a little bit, they can add years to whatever the underlying charge is that you're facing. It's like you didn't have to be acting on behalf of anyone. You just had to be affiliated, and affiliation is something that they can argue broadly, across the board.
But even, records before enhancements, they work the same way. Like a charge that could be a misdemeanor for someone with a clean record, it can become a felony charge. For someone with priors, it's the same act, same exact charge, different outcome. Because the system is not just it's not punishing what you did, it's punishing what you've been doing or what you have been, not even who you are at that point.
Okay. And here is the part that doesn't get said enough. Like a lot of those prior charges in a file, some of them were just, themselves trumped up, or they were charges somebody took a deal on years ago, just to release the pressure, just to get off from under the pressure.
Oh,
So,
you gonna get pulled
yeah,
over all the way home.
oh, that's crazy. So, I'm just saying the record that is now being used to enhance everything new, that record itself may not be a clean picture of
Mm.
who this person is or what they actually did.
You you can deep, ain't you? I'll
I'm just
piggyback off it though.
okay.
Because it does compound. Each thing feeding the next, pretty much. And by the time you sitting across from a prosecutor looking at the case, everything weighted in that file sitting on you, whether it's true or not, whether it's facts or not, is weighing heavily on you.
Hmm. And then there's also the witness problem. When law enforcement is building a case against someone, they already decided, hey,
Mm.
guilty. It's not funny, but I'm just saying they
It
already
is funny.
decided. Well, I mean,
No,
the
the way
way
you
I
said it
say,
was funny. Yeah, the way
yeah,
you
the
said
way
it
I
was
said
funny.
guilty, not what we tell at.
Yeah, we ain't
But
trying to have PD and the hood on us.
right. I actually was the front door locked. We locked the door, right, and the back door, right.
I hope so.
I'm just messing, but they not always careful about where the testimony comes from. Informants who have their own cases pending and something to gain, people who were pressured into saying what they said, circumstantial connections just disguised as direct evidence.
What, you finna take the bar exam or some shit?
Negative.
You been reading my penal code book or my statutes book?
Nah, but you leave them books everywhere, so
I'll even
I
right in the
might have
office
taken a
where only
peek.
your ass can go.
Whatever. Anyways,
Man. Anyways, but nah, the defense, I speak on that because we barely get the resources to take all of that evidence and stuff piece by piece. The prosecution sometimes got investigators, resources, time, and the defense, especially if we can't afford especially if they can't afford private counsel. And I mean, although I am one, sometimes a public defender who's doing their best, but just stretched thin across a caseload that will break most people. I can
yeah,
attest to that too.
yeah. You kind of in the.
I
You think you're in
was
the hot seat?
burnt
You kind of
the
in the
fuck
hot
out.
seat.
You hear me? I went home and took a nap.
Okay.
I was done.
Yeah, yeah. So the charges get built. The files look heavy. The resources are just lopsided, and then they come to you with an offer, and that's where the next part of this story starts. Is they want you to take that offer, and if you don't, dun dun dun. Dun, how you hear them? You ever heard the jail cells closing? Like that's pressure. Them guys when they try to make them take give them an offer. All they
Mhm.
hear is them cells, those doors just clanking shut. That's pressure. That is pressure. But
Clink,
anyways,
clink. Wait, it's like, what would it sound like though? That sounds
I
like a
don't know. I ain't
shotgun.
never been in jail before.
Well, me either, but I'm pretty sure we
I
watch
just
shows
hear
that
it like in movies. Like in
that
movies,
motherfucking
how it
gate sound
sounds.
heavy.
It does.
Yeah,
And so
well, the
just
cell.
imagine that heavy sound heavy on their mind if they don't take this offer. That's crazy. That is
I know this is
crazy.
heavy on your mind, but if you don't take this lightly charged, we're gonna sit you behind this heavy door
That's crazy.
and die. But hey, let's get into the
Pressure.
next track. You said pressure. What did he say?
That's
What,
pressure.
what OG say? Shit get wicked. Shit get real wicked. Nah,
Oh my
but
God.
listen, we gonna go into the next. Let's go into the next track. This is something I wrote, produced, and just did by myself. This track by your one and only. Hey, stage name is KO. I like to use a stage name because I feel like it's just a little more professional. But here go a track by me, your boy, Candy. Let's get into it.
Candy.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. They gonna see. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a whole lot.
Now usually I would stay up waiting on you, but contemplating playing waiting games ain't what I do. But I know you like it, that's why I'm going with it, babe. And you know I want it, yeah, yeah. Is it kinda hard to relate? So let's skip the foreplay. I'm getting kinda over this. Just tell me you want me, and we can head to my place. You taste just like candy, so sticky and so sweet. I can hardly wait to eat you. You taste just like candy, and you know what I need, 'cause it's in between your knees. I'm begging, baby, please. Just like candy, so sticky and so sweet. I can hardly wait to eat it, baby. Can't wait to eat it like candy. And you know what I need, 'cause it's in between your knees. Let me touch you right there. Let me touch you right there.
See, there go them technical difficulties again. We need them
Please
sponsorships.
don't question my method, I handle with care. And now you're breathing kinda heavy, I know you wanna let me in. I got a sweet tooth for your loving, put my tongue all on your body, babe. Now we're grinding to the music, don't think about it, do it. Open your legs and give it, your candy's what I'm missing. You've been holding out, spread your legs, I'll open my mouth. Go down south to get that sticky, just tell me where to lick it. So sticky and so sweet, I can hardly wait to eat it, baby. I really need it, baby. You know what I need, 'cause it's in between your knees. Begging, baby, just like candy. So sticky and so sweet, I can hardly wait to eat it, baby. I really need it like candy. And you know what I need, 'cause it's in between your knees. I'm begging, baby, just like candy. Ooh, baby. Ooh, just like candy. So sticky and so sweet, baby. Gotta have it.
Are we
Oh,
we here, goddamn, we here.
oh, okay. I was about to ask you a question, but I'll wait.
Oh, you want to ask me live?
No,
Oh, you sure?
positive.
Damn, could have been some drama. Could have
Mm-mm.
been. Oh, ain't about the segment.
Kind of, sort of, but it's okay.
All right, well, let's get into it then. Let's
Okay.
get into it. All right, this is where it's gonna get just a little juicy, because I do want to talk about like the guilty plea trap. I think that's something big, because something like that can't be like proven. Like, you can't prove that you were forced to plead guilty, which is rough, man. Like, we over, like, I want over 90%. Hey, look, just me taking a wild guess. There's a bunch of criminals in this, bunch of criminal convictions, you know, in the state that don't go to trial. They end in a guilty plea, a plea deal, and it's not because, you know, that number of people are charged like guilty and just decided to come clean. It's a lot of those pleas happened because the alternatives were worse or made to feel worse, you know, so way worse than signing that paper.
Okay. So by you being a public defender, I really don't like, I don't know. I just go off of, you know, what I see you do and just hear you in them books and in the office at the house. But it's like, here's how, from what I'm gathering, here's how it's presented, right? So you're facing 5 charges, right? If you go to trial and lose, you looking at what, 15, 20 years. But if you plead guilty to one count, right now they'll drop the rest and recommend 3 years, maybe 2 with good behavior. Is that correct? Amy?
Yeah, something like that. Well, I mean, it's tough to it's not easy to get somebody convicted to where they're gonna get a bunch of years. That now I have seen people get hit with a shit ton of months or even held unto trial, even if they are innocent. But I mean, it's not a choice. You know, it's more. I look at it like a threat dressed up as an option, because the person that's sitting in the room with you. Oh, you like that? I just threw that in there. Did you say
like an option?
You like that for real?
Go ahead, man.
Hold on, I gotta write that one down. Wait, what I say? Hold on, let me write it down real quick.
Oh my God, are you serious?
All right, maybe later. So, where am I? What were we talking about? The option is dressed up like an option. That's what I said, something like that. And reason being, they don't know how strong the case really is. They don't know if the evidence gonna hold up. They just being asked to bet their life on a gamble where the other side, who are the officers, they got the cards and they don't.
Okay, so I guess the people that are the most defenseless to this are the exact people that we've been talking about, the ones with the records, the ones with gang enhancements attached, the ones whose file already just looks bad before the current charge is even part of it. Because for them, losing at a trial is not just a risk, it's nearly a certainty of a sentence, so long as it ends everything. So they just give into the pressure and they sign.
Yeah, I agree with that. And again, that's something that they do, even if they did or didn't do it, or didn't do it the way it was written, or did something far smaller than that, which the charges don't describe. Most of them sign because in their mind it's not mathing up, and that's what's telling them to sign. Nobody in that room asking whether it's adding up or telling them the honest truth. Yeah.
So do you hear me out?
Oh, here.
Do you feel like the public defender situation makes it worse? I want to be. No, I want to be. Let me be clear.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. We're gonna be. Hold on. Hold on. No, we're gonna.
No.
Hold on. We're gonna talk about. All right. Now, I had to take a breather because I felt you always try to do some buzz.
No,
what? What you about to say?
See, well, let me finish.
So you say I make stuff worse?
I mean, you are a public defender.
That's crazy.
You not hearing me?
All right, LS Underground 90.1 FM. We're gonna holler at y'all.
Wow.
Oh man, all right, go ahead, man. This you kind of
I,
getting a little damn
listen,
tight.
let me be clear. I want to make it clear.
Ugh.
I'm not I'm not blaming public defenders. See, now I can't even say it with a straight face.
That's that bullshit.
I'm not blaming public defenders as people. Most of them went into that work because they believed in it. But
Yeah,
the system they operate is designed to process volume, not to fight the cases. When you have a lawyer who's meeting you a week before the hearing, who has not had time to like dig into the evidence, you- who's looking at the file and already thinking about the next client? That lawyer can't protect you the way you need to be.
I'm speaking for myself. I look at the goddamn, I look at the evidence.
Okay.
I mean, is the case a little high? Yes, it is. But I make sure when I'm in there, the focal point is on who I'm protecting at that time. And listen, not for nothing, the prosecutors know that that's something that they can count on. The offer they make, to the person is collaborated for the situation you in, not for what the evidence actually support. If they thought you going to trial was real defense, the offer it would look different. So that's just something to sit on and ponder.
Okay, so is it? I'm not talking about all public defenders, like excluding you. I mean, you do good. Like you win your cases, and
Man, don't try to butter me up.
Okay, never mind then. But I'm just saying, like, is that what they mean by when they say if an attorney can't be appointed to you, we'll just point somebody out? I mean, just
Ivy, that's crazy.
I mean, I'm just trying to understand it. Like that's what I mean by they ain't caring for real. Some of them don't. They just like
That's
I said,
crazy.
thinking
You
about
know
the
what?
next client.
That's
Okay, so people take the deals. They take the deals, and those deals follow them. A guilty plea on your record closes doors for the rest of your life. Housing applications, you can't get a job, any
thought that
future
one.
interaction with law enforcement. The deal they told you was the way out becomes the very thing that keeps you in
Damn,
the
hold
system,
on.
in the file, in the cycle.
Well, let me snap to that. Goddamn, hold on. Where you get that from?
I mean,
Man. But let's talk about the ones who pushed back though. Who said no? I'm not signing.
right.
I ain't want to do it this way. You're saying some of them beat it, some of them didn't beat it, but all of them paid a price for having the nerve, to make the system prove its case, and that alone should tell you something. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that. It tells you the system is it's not designed for the truth. It's designed for outcomes. And in LS, those outcomes have been decided before you even walk in the room. Just saying.
Did something happen to you? Why you mad at public defenders?
No, I'm just,
Damn.
trying to not be one-sided.
Hold
Like,
on, all right, hold on, hold
you're-
it. We gonna let's
What?
hey, let me drop this song. We're gonna talk about it behind. We're gonna talk about this because you threw me the fuck off with that shit.
How?
We're gonna talk about it. Hey, let's get into the next song. The Daniel Deals,
Oh my
99
gosh.
Problems. Let's talk about this. Hey, we gonna see y'all right after this track.
It's Johnny Chopper on the mic. It's been a minute since I've done a verse. Here's what I got. I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. I got a roster, and money ain't a problem either, son. It's one-sided if you got an issue, cry about it. And here's a box of tissues, no doubt. I don't give a fuck what you heard, judging off my past actions. Buried in the dirt, I'll dig my own grave before a sucker try to knock me. Survival of the fittest, I'm a prodigy like Mob Deep. Need a dog survive, no lie, I'm on the cause savage. Coming from the 207 like cartography, I map it, attack it. I'm killing them softly like Brad Pitt. You caught up in the game to realize I gotta have it, I gotta have it. I'm number one on the court like Harden, I deserve it all like I'm the man at the Garden. A lone soldier, what the fuck is a battalion? No wife, so I gotta chop my own scallion. I've been there, done that, I learned I don't need a hoe, I need dough. But I make it, just to eat alone, real life. Schizo mind, I can't escape it. There's backstabbers everywhere I go, I'm in a snake pit. Shoot first and ask questions later. Fuck a smartphone, you can catch me on a pager, what? Or come and find me at the studio, living in gangsta's paradise, R.I.P. to Coolio. Caught up in a lace, the pack was cut, tripping over your own feet, nodding out the reaper said, what's up? You OD, put your life on the wrong line, now your people's reminiscing about you for a long time. Fuck a pill, fuck a line, I'm riding with Mary Jane, Chi Chong, who what dine with, rolling up in a stank, blowing with smoke like an exhaust in a stank, you already know. Top shelf, I paid the cost, so these blunts were many. Burn it down like the Twin Towers. You ain't Kanye West, that's his real powers, huh? I don't have to lie, I got real vouchers. I just aim it past another plate and I'll still devour it. You ain't Shaquille O'Neal, you're just fat. Hard in the paint, slim dunked it, just that. I did just that, took her out to dinner, then we slid back to my house. Took her blouse off, you know what it is, yeah I did that. Sent her back home in a taxi, let her get mad, block her so she can harass me. Yeah, can't harass me. Fuck all that.
Once again, Nathaniel L. Dios, 99 Problems. Shout out to the boy. That was that was some fire. I like that track. I ain't gonna lie, I like the track.
Yeah, it was good.
But yes, you know, we coming to we getting close to the end of our time. So you know, I do want to touch bases on, you know, let's talk about the good ones. I'm done, you know, talking about putting spotlight on the bad bunch.
The good ones.
Yeah, the good ones. You know, we spent most of this hour, you know, talking about the machinery, and it is important to name that machinery clearly, but we also said at the start, we're not paying everyone with the same brush. You know, we not generalizing, and we really do mean that for those officers who are listening.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I don't know if any of them are listening, but there are officers in the city who are probably uncomfortable with what we just said, who know what charge stacking looks like and don't like it, but who been in the rooms where the pressure got applied and walked away from it. The ones who came from these communities and they carry that with them every day on the job.
Yeah, and they don't always have the power to change the outcome either. You know, they working inside the same institution with the same types of pressures and the same metrics. But with that said, you know, there's a difference between an officer who feeds the machine and one who does the minimum necessary to make things worse. That's the difference that matters to people on the receiving end. It's not enough, but it matters. It's a saying that I do like going by when I feel like when I do have to, you know, let people know, you know, I'm for the law, and I'm on the side of the law, and that, and you know, just doing what's right for people. That was what made me become a public defender. You know, the saying is, you know, silence itself speaks louder than the person yelling.
Yeah. And you know, and besides officers, there's also attorneys, public defenders.
There you go. We just talked about this.
I'm just saying, legal aid workers, community lawyers who, you know, they for real though, they fight these cases hard with almost nothing to work with.
Who you telling?
Who catch the charge, inflation, and they name it, and the ones who tell their clients, hey, don't sign that. We are not signing that. We can beat this. And sometimes they do. But those people exist and they need to be acknowledged. So kudos to you, Cass.
I appreciate that. I mean, I do appreciate that. I'm not taking away from what you're saying, but what I'm gonna say is like, change in any system, it comes from pressure on both sides, not just one. The community demanding better from the outside, and the people inside who, still believe in what it's supposed to be, pushing from within. Hopefully, neither one alone is enough, and both together is the only thing that that's really actually ever moved institutions. The togetherness.
Yeah. So we say that, and we mean it. While holding everything else we said tonight just as tightly. Both things hold some truth, but the system is broken, and there are people inside trying to fix it. You don't have to choose which one to believe.
Okay. Okay, Ivy.
You have a choice.
You have a choice. Nah, but for real, that's the tour. That's the hour, man. I'm about to say that's the tour of the hour. I guess we could say that too, That's the hour though, man. Blue Line, South Side, or even for the entire state. We talked about what targeting looks like from the jump. We talked about how charges get built to bury people before the case ever got to a judge, and we talked about the room, where they put a piece of paper in front of you and tell you, all right, hun, this is your best option. A lot.
Yeah. And we just want to say before we go, if you or someone, or someone who's been through any of what we talked about tonight, just know you're not alone. You're not in it by yourself. And knowing the mechanics of it, being able to name what's really happening, that's the beginning of not, being helpless inside of it.
Yeah, unless you got a public defender, I guess.
All right, so you ain't gonna let that go, I see.
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let your ass go right with it too.
I gave you props.
That was a butter up.
Did
That
I
was
not?
after you. That was after you just threw that bullshit in my face on this radio.
I
Ain't
did
even
not.
warned me about. We
That's
writing these damn episodes
crazy.
from now on, bro. We write the episodes because I'm not trying to get caught up.
Oh, so
My
we're
forehead
gonna
and
have
back was
index cards now?
yeah. My forehead and back was hot as
Okay.
hell when you did that, man. You done threw me off. You threw.
I wanted to see firsthand how you work under pressure. No, I'm just messing.
You saw it yesterday in the damn courtroom. I'm still trying to get used to the shit. Hell, that was that was rough.
You won,
but nah,
though.
for real,
You
man.
won.
Did I?
Didn't you?
Mm,
He's
talking
free.
about
He's a free man.
he is. We'll talk about it. Is he really though? I mean, he on parole.
Oh well, never mind.
That man on parole. And he better be staying
Let's
out of
just-
trouble too.
I was just about to say, let's just hope he's staying out of trouble.
I'm done. I am through. You feel me? I'm tired of that shit. Nah, but for real,
Okay.
again, man, shout out to the state, shout out especially from the south side, man. Jamestown, Davis, 111. Man, appreciate all the love y'all been giving us, man. The support y'all backing us, man. We really appreciate all of that. To the people who just walk up to us, in the whether it's a restaurant or we pull up to get our cars fixed, and people pull up to us, hey, we heard y'all on the radio. That's really what this is really all about, not just spreading awareness, but it's just giving the people a voice that can be heard for those who want to hear it, and the south side, at the end of the day, the south side physically don't need a voice. We it's plenty of voices, especially with us here on 90.1 FM. We just need a signal. We need a signal of hope and just betterness. But yeah, that's how it's gonna go.
And that signal is what we are. LS Underground 90.1 FM. Not gatekeeping.
You wanted to say 91 again.
You didn't have to call me out like that. But yeah, we don't gatekeep. We don't no politics. Just the signal. Just what you hear right here on LS Underground.
Yeah. Hey, so we're gonna close it out with a track. I mean, it's a pretty well known track. It's mine. Again, we're gonna close this out with, you wanna say it? I know you know which one it is.
Which one is it?
Conceited, man. It's conceited.
Conceited. You know that's my favorite, right? Anywho, good night, LS.
From your public
Love you
defender.
guys. Bye.
Hey, yeah, all right, man. Listen, we're gonna catch y'all. Y'all stay safe out there. Again, to the good bunch. Y'all keep fighting the fight y'all can from within. And to those rotten apples, man. Hopefully y'all just tighten up and I just pray y'all do better. So here's Conceited. We closing out with this. Hey, Los Santos, San Andreas, peace, one love.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know I want it. Yeah. You know I want it. That's why you flown it. Look what you started. Got me so hard, damn. I should've known that from the start. You know I want it. That's why you want it. I give you anything from me. Slow wine, baby. Let me get it from behind me. Ooh, you so warm inside me. You really blow my mind, baby. You know I want it. That's why you flown it. I give you everything. I give you anything from me. Yeah. Bust that pussy open and let me eat it from the back. I'ma treat it with respect. It ain't no lacking where I'm at. In his pants, I'm a grown ass man. I do my dance while I beat it up. Sex game on 100. Dick it down when we love it. Fuck her good and she coming. Bend it over, no running. Puffin', no rushing. Got her moaning, she blushing. Going hard in the bedroom, licking off her perfume. She smell good but tastes better. She dripping but the sheets wetter. Get it together, she moaning like operetta. I beat it like a vendetta. Murder that kitty, Brazilian wax looking pretty. Kissing her neck while admiring the sex. I'm cuffing both of her breasts. Gotta say I'm impressed, but for now, let's finish up this round. Lay down and let me drown. Get it. You know I want it. That's why you're flown it. Look what you started. Got me so hard.
You're listening to LS, 91.1 FM, bringing you the hottest hits of the latest news.